I am such a sucker for Amazon travel essential videos. I love them because there's so many cool things that will make your traveling life so much easier. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Oralia. I'm a personal stylist. My passion in life is to help women look and feel their absolute best. I believe that everyone deserves to look and feel beautiful regardless of size or age. Vacation season is just around the corner and it is time to share all things travel. In this video, we're going to be talking more about airline and cruise travel. If you want a dedicated Amazon cruise essentials, because I'm pretty sure there are more things that I can get, let me know. Anywho, let's go ahead and let's dive in. The first thing that I needed, and I have not tried this one, in full transparency, I have not tried it, but I think that it's going to be really awesome. So I picked up this briefcase, or tote bag rather, from Amazon. I like it for a few reasons. First of all, it's got a quilted fabric, which I absolutely love. Secondly, according to the Amazon website, this is waterproof, which means that cleanup is going to be easy if it gets dirty on the floor of the airplane, because this will tuck underneath the seat. It does have two really nice big pockets here in case you want to carry water bottle. It has zip pockets as well. What I like about the bag, though, is that it has a dedicated computer pocket in here. I don't know about you, but I have to travel with my laptop because I'm always working. I carry laptop, camera, phone, tablet sometimes, cords, tripods. I usually like to keep those things in my carry-on. So this is going to be my personal item. What I like about it is that it does have a dedicated pocket here for a laptop, you know, that Velcros closed and has some padding. I did get a really nice bag when I traveled to Europe last year that had a really nice big compartment on the bottom for shoes, and that bag is fantastic for road trips. I would not recommend that particular bag for air travel if you carry a computer with you and other equipment. If you don't carry a computer with you, then I think that it will work out great. But that bag, for me personally, works best as a road trip weekender kind of bag. This one, on the other hand, is going to work great as my personal item on the plane. Normally, I would take my tote bag. I have taken my Tory Burch tote bag in the past, but it doesn't zip shut like this one does, which is one of the biggest features I was looking for. And it also has got to attach onto my suitcase. You can either use this as a pocket when it is zipped shut, or you can undo the zipper. I can easily put it on the handle of my suitcase. That makes my life so much easier. I've got a pocket right here where I can put my passport for easy access. And you've got the side pockets that will allow you for water bottles or whatever other things you may want to put in there. A zip pocket there as well on either side. It is quilted, it is waterproof, which makes cleanup easy. It zips shut. And it has really nice sizable straps. I think that it is so cool. It is going to be perfect for what I need. Oh, and you get extra credit if you have one of these. This is an organizer that I use inside my Tory Burch tote bag, and wouldn't you know it, it actually fits inside. And so I have more pockets and more organization in this tote bag. I don't really like tote bags that don't have a lot of pockets. That's why I've always got this kind of an organizer with me, because this can easily become a big black hole. Whereas having something like this will help to organize things inside. This is what I carry inside my Tory Burch tote bag. This is what I put in my basket bag last summer from the one that I had from Target. And so this gives me more pockets to organize my things, which is good. I don't like having disorganization in my tote bag. If you want to see what I packed for my cruise when the time comes, because it's still a couple of months away, but if you want to see what I am packing for my cruise, let me know in the comments down below, and I will do that video probably in June. Speaking of organization items, something that I took to Europe with me that was a godsend is this little cord caddy. It is a cord organizer. We've got multiple pockets in here. I can carry my camera battery pack, my laptop battery pack. It even has a little slot for SD cards, which I carry a lot of those. I can also use these little slots here for SD cards. It's just it's such a good little tool to have if you take a lot of electronics with you and you need a lot of cords and such. And so having it all in this little pocket here is perfection, because I'm just going to put this in my tote bag and I'm good to go. A travel blanket slash pillow. I have to say that these are really awesome. Very, very comfortable, really super soft and cozy. The blanket is a really good size. What I like about it is that it does have this thing here that will go over your suitcase handle if you need it to, or it also has got this little beaner on it. It acts as a pillow, and it also has got a blanket on the inside. Comes in so many different colors, so whatever your travel colors are, you can find the color that suits you best. It also has a pocket in the front where you can tuck away, you know, anything that you have, like passport or whatever that you need easy access to. It also has got a zipper on this back thing here. So you've got a lot of storage in this little pillow blanket thing, and it folds up easily, and it makes for a really, really lovely pillow, but it also makes for a nice cozy blanket if that's what you want to use it for. These are the best little travel bottles I have ever come across in my life. First of all, these colors, so pretty, and it comes in several, like 8 or 9 different color combinations, whether you want to do neutral or you want to go colorful. My travel colors are navy blue and black. These little silicone bottles are really, really awesome. They definitely hold quite a bit, but they are still TSA compliant. They are made of silicone, and they have in the little thing, I don't know if you can see, they seal. And so any liquid that you put in here stays sealed shut. And this is what it looks like. You know, you just put whatever you're going to put in there, and then you close it, and you've got this little bag that is TSA compliant. These are really awesome. They're squishy and they look really beautiful, and they fit a lot of fluid in them, but they are still TSA compliant, and they do seal. So I don't have to worry about spillage with these. Plus, love the fact that it comes in its own little bag. Lately, when it comes to packing for a trip, it almost becomes like a little game for me to see if I can pack as little as possible and get away with as many outfits as possible. Now, for my upcoming cruise, I'm probably going to overpack because it is a work trip. And so I'm going to need a lot of changes of outfits and a lot of options for outfits. There's going to be a lot of content creation happening. So I've got to pack a bunch of things. But when it comes to jewelry, I have pretty minimal jewelry. My jewelry capsule is pretty small, and so I don't need a lot. And so I have this little jewelry organizer, and this one is so nice because it packs away so easily. And I like it because you have enough room here in this front compartment for a necklace or two. You got these little hooks to put your necklaces on, and then this little pocket that holds them. Then you've got a bunch of area. You got an area here, space for rings or like stud earrings that you can put in here, or even hoop earrings if they're small enough. And then you've got these 4 little compartments. However, you can take that out and make it one big compartment so that you can fit a watch or something like that in there if you need to. This came in clutch for me when we went to Europe, and I love having it. And so I will never travel without one of these little boxes again. Very compact, very easy, and yet has everything that I need, carries everything that I need. I think I carried like 3 or 4 pairs of earrings, 1 necklace, a watch, and like 4 or 5 rings when I traveled with this little guy to Europe, and it worked out beautifully. I love it. One thing that I never travel without, and that I would recommend that you also grab for yourself, not just for travel, but even for just, you know, your life at home, double-sided tape. These are these little bits of tape. They're fashion tape, essentially. And I wear these all the time. You never know when you're going to need to have some double tape to hold things together, to hold things in place, like bra straps and things like that. Whatever the case may be, having some fashion tape with you is definitely the thing to do when you travel. You could even put up a hem with these. Say, for instance, your hem on your pants or whatever drops. You can use these to hold the hem up, and they do a really, really great job at that. So definitely grab yourself some of these. By the way, everything that I have is going to be linked down below. I'll also have it on my Amazon storefront, and I will have it on my LTK storefront. So you can look in either place. Another little travel bit that came in clutch for us when we traveled to Europe was this little pill box. I love it because you've got several compartments. We still have some aspirin in here from our Europe travel. You've got several compartments. You've got a bigger compartment and then a bunch of smaller ones for different supplements, medications, anything like that. And because this folds up and is really compact, you can take it on your carry-on, especially if you have medications that you need to keep with you when you travel. This is the perfect little case for that. What I like about it is that each of the little compartments snaps open and it snaps securely shut. It does not pop open or anything like that, and it magnetizes shut to become really super compact. Now, the nice thing about this little box is that you don't have to just use it for medicines. You can use it for smaller bits of jewelry, like if you wear a lot of small jewelry, very dainty jewelry, like studs or, tiny hoops or anything like that. Any of smaller jewelry would also fit in here, and you could use it as a jewelry organizer or, whatever that you have that's little and could easily get lost. We used it for our supplements and things like that. So, like I said, we still have our aspirin in here. I'll need to refill it for the cruise. But a really awesome little box, and it comes in multiple colors. These next two items are new to me, but ones that I wanted to get for my Europe trip, but didn't have time to do it. And it is this little silicone organizer for your makeup brushes and a little silicone keeper for your beauty sponge. I use a beauty sponge for my makeup, and I hate putting it in a plastic bag. It's wet, damp, and it gets funky, and it gets foundation and makeup on everything if I have it just bouncing around in my cosmetics bag. This is a great way to keep it. Even when you're at the hotel, you can just pop your little beauty blender in this and let it air dry, and it's kind of out of the way. This one is made of silicone. It's got the little air vents. It came with its own little beauty blender. I have yet to try it. I'll have to try it before I go. I really do like the idea of this, so I felt that I needed to grab this. And then also makeup brush organization. This has a little magnetic closure that keeps it shut, but all of your makeup brushes, keep them separate from everything. You don't want all of that powder and that pigment to be floating around in your makeup case with the rest of your makeup. So I decided to go ahead and get this little brush caddy as well. Really nice hand feel. It's made of silicone. I needed to get these, and I picked them up for this particular trip. Because I carry all of the electronics in the world with me, I need to have a cord where I can plug things in, and I found this one on Amazon. It's got 3 standard plugs. It's got 2 USBs and 2 USB-C plugs for like Apple products. This is an absolute must-have. It is non-surge because when you go on a cruise ship, you're not supposed to have surge protectors. You can take power strips with you, but they can't surge protect. When I looked at this one on Amazon and read the reviews, this one was perfectly cruise acceptable. What I like about it though is that it has a flush plug, so it's not sticking out. It's got a flat side on it, so I can easily plug it in. It does have a pretty long cord on it. Speaking of extended battery packs for your phones, I have one. I don't know what I've done with it. I need to look around and see if I can find it. But I did get one for our trip to Europe that came in clutch, and I will show you what I got. It is perfect for helping to extend the life of your battery, of your phone battery, because you're out touring and doing all kinds of fun things, taking pictures, taking video, being on your phone, and you could easily run out of battery. Well, this will help to give you a little bit more life on your phone battery. I love the fact that it does have a charger on it, so you could also charge your phone if you wanted to. It's got a couple of different functions to it that I really enjoyed, because of course you don't want to run out of battery when you're running around being a tourist. You want to be able to make sure that you've got enough battery life to last you while you're out touring all day. Hi, sweetie. Mirror. A mirror is absolutely critical, especially in a lot of hotels and also definitely cruise cabins where space is at a premium, and I don't want to have to be standing in a super tiny bathroom doing my makeup. I want to be able to sit down and take my time and set myself up. This is a light up makeup mirror. It is not a very big size, but it is big enough for my face. It is got a touch light up screen. And so you can do cool light, warm light, mixed light, and then you can turn it off if you need to. It does have this little folding piece that acts as a stand for it. And because I love looking at my pores as up close and personal as I possibly can, I grabbed one that had a 10x magnifier. Thankfully, I don't have vision problems, but I do like to get in really, really close when I'm doing my eye makeup so I can see what I'm doing. So I do like having a magnified mirror. You can suction cup it onto the mirror, and that way you position it where you need to, and it does a pretty good job of showing me every wrinkle and crease on my face. So I know that I'm gonna like it. Because I am going to be on a cruise ship, I got a couple of things that I felt were particular to cruise ships. I got myself some magnetic hooks. I haven't taken them out of the packaging because I think I'm gonna end up having to return these or exchange them. But essentially they are these magnetic hooks that you can put on the walls because the cruise ship that I am traveling on, I've already done my research on this. The cruise ship that I'm traveling on has got metal walls, and I would like to have a little bit more storage or a place where I can hang things like a towel, a swimsuit, an outfit that I am gonna have to steam. I know cruise ships don't allow steamers on them, even the one that I'm going on, but they will provide you with one if you ask. So I'll need something to hang my clothes that I'm steaming. And then also I can hang my hat on here. I could hang anything pretty much. This is supposed to hold up to 150 pounds. They're pretty weighty. They're pretty heavy. So I think I'm going to exchange them for a smaller size. As you can see, they're pretty big and they weigh a lot. This little packet is probably a good pound. If you are traveling on a cruise ship, you definitely want to have magnetic hooks because that will help to provide you more storage or more space to hang things if you need to. Because you are going to be on a cruise ship, something that you absolutely, I think, need to have is some poopery. Yep, poopery. We all do it, but you don't want to stink yourself out of your room, or you don't want to stink your cabin mate out of the room, and you also want to be kind to your cabin stewards. You know, you don't want to have a super stinky room, and cruise cabins are notoriously tiny, and the bathrooms are notoriously tiny, and there's not, you know, you don't want that smelly situation in your cabin. So poopery is definitely the way to go. I really like these because they are super small. They're like about the size of a lipstick or a travel perfume. You have these, they're ready to go for your little cruise cabin potty. I love poopery. Poopery is a godsend, I think. And so, yeah, because we are going to be in a beach swimming pool situation, I grabbed some of these. They're little towel clamps so that you can put your towel on your little lounge chair. First of all, the towel won't move around or fly away, and secondly, it will be a clear signal to someone that little lounger is taken. Absolutely must have for any kind of pool or beach situation, I think. And yeah, I mean, they're super lightweight too. I got a 4-pack. They sell them in multi-packs, different colors too, not just these. Really, really like the idea of these, and so I will be utilizing these at the pool and also at the beach. Another product that you need to have for a cruise, especially in a tropical scenario, especially if you have got curly hair or frizzy hair or coarse hair like I do, is the Color Wow Defrizz Spray. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's the one in the silver bottle. It is a godsend as far as helping to smooth out your hair. And I also have got this anti-frizz cream from them. Both of these together work so well at keeping my frizz at bay. When I was in Hawaii, I was a frizzy hot mess. But if you have got just like not so coarse hair, not so curly hair like mine, then I would say take these with you because they're going to keep your hair nice and smooth. If I have a sun hat that has got the traditional head, I don't know what it's called, you know, the traditional that part that goes on your head, it's not very accommodating to a ponytail or a bun. And I don't like having my hair down around my neck in the heat. I just do not like it. And so I looked on Amazon and I found this. I have a hat similar to this. It's actually a visor that I got from H&M, but I wanted something that would be easy to pack that didn't look as much like a visor. It actually looked like a hat without a top. And so when I wear my hair up in a bun, I can easily just put this on and my little bun will be here up on top, or my ponytail, and it's still going to look like a sun hat. It's not going to look like a visor. And I picked this one up because I felt that, you know, well, first of all, I need to have a hat for protection. And I really like this one though, because it comes in several colors, and I hemmed and hawed on the different colors on which color to get, and I settled on this one with the black trim because pretty much everything that I wear has black in it or looks good with black. So I thought this was the most chic option. I just want to have that persona of chic. And so I picked this up, and I think it's going to look fantastic. Regardless of what I'm doing, if I'm outside in the sun, this hat is going to be on, and likely I will have a bun or a ponytail. So this is such a good little hat. It also has got these tiny little hooks here. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see. It has a tiny little hook here because it came with little strings. So that way, if it's super windy, I can put these little strings on, and that way I can tie my hat up under my chin and it won't fly off my head. I'm really glad. That was an added bonus. I didn't realize that it was going to have the little strings to hold the hat in, on me. So that's cool. But what I really like about this is that it rolls up and it will pack very, very easily. Although there are a lot of packing hacks for hats these days. You can pack things in it and around it to hold it in place. But I really just wanted a hat that I could easily roll up and throw into my basket tote, which this is going to look fantastic with my Demelier basket tote. Oh yes, heck yeah. That's going to look really cool. I didn't even think about that. Anyway, I can throw this into my bag rolled up like this, and I'm good to go. I did want to mention something that I see a lot of my fellow influencers talking about, and they love them, but they were an epic fail for me. And I wanted to share this with you. I've been wanting to share it with you actually since Europe, because this is when I tried to use them. And it is these little perfume or cologne atomizers. There's so many influencers out there that talk about these, and they're so awesome and they're amazing and blah, blah, blah. And they have this little hole at the bottom that you put onto your perfume bottle, and you pump it in order to get the perfume to go in there. And I could not get my perfume to go in there. I wasted perfume trying to get it into these little atomizers, and there's nothing in there. Not in any of these. There's nothing. And I was like, these are a fail. These are an absolute fail. So I don't know. Maybe I got a packet of duds, but I find it hard to believe that all three of them are duds. So these don't work so great for me. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you've tried these and if they've worked for you. They did not work for me at all. I did not like them one bit. I'm going to leave you with my travel capsule video here, as well as my travel capsule lookbook video. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I hope to see you in those videos. Bye.